I'm doing a space game, aren't I? So let's do Mass Effect. For sure. Or Solaris. Let's see. Oh, you know what might make me feel better? Concord. Concord always makes me feel better. I don't want it to be too loud, obviously. That's there. I'm streaming. Hang on. I'm streaming. I am doing Spaceship 3D game in Godot. Krita. Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello, Specnet. Hello, mate. Oh, I need to change my category in Twitch to game development for a bit. And I probably will play. Well, I need to go out, but I might freelancer. I need to play freelancer so that I know what I'm doing. Taking a break from your own game. Hello, Good Solutions. I watched your. Well, I watched a little bit of your very long video. It was very interesting stuff. Because you don't normally do giant videos. So, yeah, it's interesting. It looked like it should have been a live stream or something. I'm not sure. Taking a break from your own game, so I decided to quit my platformer because I wasn't having fun making it, and also the game wasn't fun, and also it was only a project to learn 3D, and then now I feel like I've learned 3D as far as I, you know. And yeah, I was just bored of it, so I decided to move on and make something else. So of course, one of my favourite games is Freelancer, which is an old sort of space sim, and I wanted to emulate that. So I made this game. And I've got all the movement down perfectly. So you can engine kill, you can strafe, yeah, you can rotate 180 degrees, which is you can do a loop. That is way harder than you think it should be in Godot. Doing this maneuver right here takes a lot of maths, and it's obnoxious. But yeah, my game is a little bit more floaty than Freelancer, so I have less acceleration at the moment. I can change that. These are just values I can change at this point. Like I have the I I have everything I need. I can just change, I can make it more snappy, I can make it less snappy just by changing values. And yeah, I can shoot things. So I can target them and shoot them and it will actually shoot them. Like it will account for my velocity and their velocity. And it does actually work while the ball is moving. However, I haven't set that up yet. But that's what I'm doing right now. Is the oh, Das Nadi, hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I don't know if you know about this Good Solution Interactive, but apparently this is totally ridiculous. But one of the most expensive processors in the game, in Godot, apparently, did I have this running? I hope I did. Is this is just ridiculous. See these spikes when it goes up to 32 milliseconds? It's because of... Where is it? It doesn't tell you which one it is, but... Hang on. The spikes where it goes up to 32 milliseconds. It's not Trail 3D. Oh, there it is. It goes up to 32 milliseconds because of set cursor. Apparently this script is super expensive. She wouldn't expect. So set cursor. I mean, all this is doing is you know, checking if my new cursor doesn't match my old cursor, and if it doesn't match my old cursor, then it sets a custom mouse cursor. And this is I think this logic shouldn't cost me anything. It's this one, input set custom mouse cursor. It's costing 30 milliseconds, which is ridiculous. Why is it costing so much? It's not affecting anything yet, but it might just be a sort of a weird... I didn't know it was so expensive, you know? How strange. It also could be a bug with the profiler. I don't know. That's great already. How long did it take to this point? Oh yeah, I was going to write that down actually so that I can like take note of how long the game is going to take. Let's see. And also I did write down when I started the hair, didn't I? Did I start the hair game? I thought I did. Or maybe I didn't. That's annoying. I have a feeling I started the hair on the 14th of March. On the 14th of March I started the hair. Something like that. Started the hair on the 14th of March. I'll say around March. Quit the hair on... When did I quit? There's a stream I gave up. I have it. I have it here. There'll be a stream that I gave up. I remember giving up on it. It'll be this one. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't then. I must have. There must have been a problem with the VOD. I deleted it. It was like 5 days ago, something like that. So I quit the hair on 5 days ago. That is Thursday, I think. 17th of April. I spent a month on it before deciding it was a pointless thing to do. Because I quit because I didn't find the game fun and shouldn't waste my time. Also, I've learned 3D quite well. Okay. And then let's say I probably started that day, the 17th of April. You know what some people do as well? They write like a design document. Okay. So, what is the point? Well, what do I want this game to be? This is going to be the game before the real game. So, okay. So this is like a design document. Yeah. Then I should be able to. Okay. I don't. For some reason, the word design is annoying me. Okay. And word document is annoying me. So the idea is it's a movement like freelancing. Movement and shooting. Enemies do not need to move like I do. Because I realised that playing a bunch of Freelancer, I've realised that, you know, the enemies aren't moving like you do. They just move sort of kind of pathetically around without any rhyme or reason. Yeah, it's kind of pathetic. And that game's still super fun. So, and I could at some point improve the enemies. Like an elite enemy. Move exceptionally. What else should I say? Oh, the game itself should be a simple roguelike. Is it a roguelike? It's a roguelite. Well, I think you would call it. And then you do a run and meta progress. At the end, run. there is an optional arena challenge where you battle endless enemies against a score. You put a leaderboard. Yeah. Oh. After a run is made up of encounters. I don't know why I'm putting question marks. Apostrophes? Quotation marks? Encounters. Run is made up of encounters. With enemies. Various enemies. After each encounter, there is a buff to choose from. Enemies should also drop some sort of loot. There is a temporary use from just that. Enemies should also drop some sort of loot. Probably just like meta loot. Meta currency. Then at the end of the run, and then meta progression is done with gambling for better items. Gambling, you're spending currency to gamble better items. Companions through ships. Yeah. And then also I am thinking of some sort of puzzle slot system for upgrades. Okay. And that is the game. I don't think there's anything else I want to say. That is literally the game. There's nothing else. Oh, and then the aesthetic should be comic. So eventually I'm going to have to change this background. Actually, I'm going to change this background because this is too realistic. There's a game I need to look up actually that I played a long time ago, and it has that aesthetic that I want. I don't know if I did played it on Steam though. I feel like I might have played it on somewhere else. Like a space cowboy game or something, isn't it? It's like a cowboy sort of. It's like a. Or was it Rebel Galaxy? I think that's the one. Rebel Galaxy. This is the game. How did I make the background? It's an image of the Milky Way galaxy. It's the image of the Milky Way from like a random website. Okay, so you can see here. This is the aesthetic. I don't know why it's lagging so much, but that's fine because. And actually, I'm looking at the background here, and the background is quite detailed. But it is also colourful, you know? It's colourful, but it's also detailed. And then the ship, though, it's got like this Borderlands quality to it. It doesn't have outlines, which I did expect actually for some reason. I expected like an outline to it, but it doesn't have that. It has, and yeah, Borderlands quality. I don't know what that means. I wish I could watch the rest of the video. What is wrong with Steam right now? I can't look at the picture properly. Oh, it's probably because I'm downloading it. Right, I click download. I'm probably dropping frames. Yes. That's fine. Let me turn off the download. There we go. So I should be actually able to watch the trailer now.
Skuma, la gura dusta, giganto ashomo colla, crasto shofrei. Zo shaimus coresha entozus, odaya acreno selanguile, an rento, an colissa. Un caltro mai vosunda vilqua un.
I probably won't go as detailed as this. The whole point of going comic book style, right, is that I don't have to do detail. And I can do it quickly. Like flat colors, cell shaded colors. Like this is probably too much detail for what I want. This was a combat, it was really good. Anyway. So that's the Isekai one. Let me write that down real quick. Similar, but not the same. Rebel Galaxy. Similar to Borderlands. Something like that, right? Which means a lot less work. If I don't realism. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on and actually do some work on it. So the main thing to do today is to make the NPCs work. So I have this somebody else made this state machine. Right? Somebody made the state machine in their project, and they upload it to the GitHub, and I'm going to try to make it use it in my project. And once I understand it, I can sort of add things to it and change it. So I've got to, yes. So I put a note to myself about what I need to do. It's all about the orientation data. We've got to get this bit working. It should work after I do that. So we want to remove gun. We want to change that to, I have something in here. Data. Projectile base speed. What is a state machine? Ugh. Do I even know what a state machine is? It sort of just does stuff according to certain... It's like a way to organize your code without using if statements. Well, it still uses if statements, but it's just more organized. It's just if statements. It's a fancy way to do if statements. Right. Alright, so let's see. Move and turn. Call a parent class method. Move and turn. Extends character body, control parent. Character body, control parent. Parent class for the movement controllers for fighters, whether NPC or player. Currently, target hitbox. This is the strength of alert. 0.01 is incredibly sluggish. Immediate snap to target value. The following two variables get set by team setup.gd. Ally team, enemy team. Turn. Okay. Mover as a character body. New direction. Ballistic, no friction. Else friction. Okay. Move, glide, or bounce off. Ooh. Really? Bouncing. That's cool. I need to put bouncing in my controller. Triple jump games. Thank you. I appreciate that, mate. You're very kind. How you doing? It's going good. I'm getting back into game dev a little bit. I took a little bit of a break, but I'm trying to get back into it. I'm starting a new project. How about you, mate? Yeah, can you? Hello, mate. Hello. I see your UI is coming along really nicely. It looks really clean. Really clean. You're very talented, obviously. It looks perfect. Okay. Moon Clyde bounce off. Resources used. Move and collide. Select a target. For the near future, select target and character body control should be overridden by a child class. Shoot. Character body control should be overridden by a child class. Misc actions. Lets the controller decide how to respond to damage. In the future, this probably should be more sophisticated or require input. But for now, it's mainly here so that NPCs can take invasive maneuvers when they get shot. Oh, that's a good idea. Player controller doesn't use this function. I have my own player controller, so got an in-game console added today, which is very convenient for testing materials. Oh, really? Materials? The shaders and stuff. Died who died. Okay. So, what are you saying here? Initial state, enter. If child in states get children. If state is state. State. Source is this. This class is both an interface for all states and also serves as a stop state. Oh, really? Oh, yes, okay. So as I add chemicals, wait, what? Chemicals to the game, I can spawn them into test reactions. Interesting. I kind of want to see what you're making now. On ready via motion is a movement profile. We'll look at that in a minute. We've got a random number generator. Time, which I never saw the reason why you use this. Why do you need to make a random number generator? I've never had that problem that I needed and to make sure it's completely random or something. 90 degrees radians for efficiency and readability. Okay. In def animation, store NPC and target info. Angles to target in radians, booleans. Random randomize. Magnitude in indicated directions. See, how I was going to do the movement was I was just going to have points and I was going to raycast and I was going to do things differently, but we'll see. Because I might end up just doing it myself than using this guy's state machine. Enter, motion reset, lapse time 0, exit, motion reset, motion. Motion is the movement profile. Put that in a minute. Choose random evasion. Jink, wave, or corkscrew. That's very cool. It's very cool. Roll target above. Pitch target ahead. Pitch target behind. Well, so movement profile. The idea here is to store information on the movement parameters to apply it to the preset motions that show an invasion sequence. All the states will modify this intermediate class, and the ship will check settings on each frame. This design was as suggested in the last section of this video. MC will lerp to given settings, but these are just modifiers in the range of -1 to 1. Speed is probably 0 to 1. Orientation data. Global position of the thing orientating towards the target. The mover is moving at. Speed the mover movement. Intercept. Distance squared basis. Okay. Update my data. Take string data. Returns a string that I could print somewhere. Okay. Stop. Loop. Seek. This is working great, but could be tweaked further. Would a mild yaw make it more accurate? Probably. You should use some yaw. Decelerate to medium speed, roll and pitch to fade. Target. Fade in the roll and pitch amount. End state when within threshold of target or upon timeout. If you're within the threshold, transition to lock on if timeout. Okay. Ally team, enemy team, target. And I probably need a state for formations, like follow me. So I was thinking having 3 teams, not just 2. And the third team would be like companion team. So you have your fighter wing with you, and you're going to need to command them at certain points. But maybe not. Well, in this game, there won't. Yeah, that's for the next game, really. In this game, you will just have your companions, which will be your ally team. Keep it simple for now. Target functions, get centermost from group. Identify the target with smallest angle. Group is the string. Get nose in group. So I need to be. So I think that's what I'm doing wrong at the moment. Is I need to put a group on my guys. Nose in group. Update target. Get target, update target, targeter. Enemy team. Where was the choose target? See, there's a problem with state machines. It's so complicated to dissect. Hello, Kane. Hello, mate. Forgotten third, like always. This is mostly me gonna be like dissecting this. Oh, here we go. Set target. Target. When is this used? Never. Get target targeter. At some point here, I'm going to need to add a group. Enemy. Ally. Tries to shoot, which we need to do separately, so I'm just making a new game. Yeah, like I say, I got bored with my rabbit game. So how you doing, Oga Boga Man? Is your Houdini or your freelance work going well? Your tower defense going well, I hope. Are you really not going to finish it? Nah, I'm not. No. No. Unfortunately, you know, it's just not fun. It's just not a fun game, so I'm not going to bother. No. Export it as it is so I can hop around. Ah, I suppose I can. Won't take very long, will it? And there's not much point though. You can't win the game or... Just focused on making it visual and learning 3D, didn't get to the fun stuff yet. I just don't think it was going to ever be fun. I just don't enjoy... Well, this thing... It might be fun for somebody else, which is weird, right? But it's not my sort of game, and so... I'm not going to have fun playing it. And so if I'm not having fun playing it, it's like becoming a chore to make the game. If I run this game right now, what happens? Doing chores today for my game. Why did I spawn there? Oh, I see. Yeah. suppose I will get rid of the cheats. I was trying to learn Godot, really? I found out, like, all the code and things changed to 4, so all the tutorials are useless. I don't know how I'm supposed to learn it. Oh. Don't know what you mean. There are plenty of 4.0 tutorials. Oh, the code does change, though. Definitely. Some refactoring and bug coding. Alright. Oh, I don't know why you would want to learn Godot when you know Unreal. I feel like Unreal is the higher level anyway. Perhaps you can use the hair game assets in my space game. I'm not sure. Well, I'll upload this after stream though, because obviously it'll lag. Let's just check it works then. It does not work. Can't even be bothered to... Can I even be bothered to debug this right now? No, I can't. I'll deal with it later. I was trying to follow this quiz tutorial, but it kept giving me errors for everything because the names of things changed. You have to click on the docs or whatever, I suppose. I mean, I could tell you what to do, but I suppose that defeats the purpose. But if you do have any specific thing you want me to tell you what to type. Could it be that Unreal is bloated? Yeah, you just said that, yeah. Right. I'm trying to dissect this state machine right now so that I can use it to control my fighter. The initial state is seek, right? So we'd go to seek. We're trying to see how to apply the target. The target selector here, which is fine and everything. But somebody is setting you. And who is setting you? Ooh, Game Maker. Can it play videos? Ooh, yeah, that's a good point as well. Godot can't play videos. Godot is really bad at playing videos, Ogre Burger Man. So I wouldn't actually choose Godot. But who is calling select target? I'm gonna put a breakpoint here and see if it ever gets broken. I need to look at the this. Damageable and team member. Gun hard point. Oh. Just unlock all that so I can see what's going on. I can make the missiles myself. I don't need to worry about that. So you know what? Open a different scene that might have it set up correctly. So open up. I don't know. Seek. Nothing. With controller. Character body control parent. Controller is character body control parent. Character body control parent. Okay, current gun. Okay, so I need this. I think so. I will export this for now. Export controller. What was it called? Character. Wait, what? What? Oh, fucking hell. Haha, it's moving. Haha. What's it doing though? I don't know. It is moving there. Why is it moving? Who can say? Why hit it? Oh my god, it's immediately fun. I'm immediately having a fucking blast. Oh, sorry. Can I play videos? It can, I've done it before, but you think you just have to... Unreal kind of sucks with videos too, though. It's because they have to use... OBV or something, and the quality is really bad in Godot for OBV. Yeah, it's like like video stuff is actually quite complicated. There's a codecs involved. Is this supposed to start out too? It is, yeah. Well, I'm gonna put it on the same Steam slot. That's why I'm doing. Yeah. Doesn't come in with and hello games to you. Hello mate, how's your RPG making going? I hope you're doing well. So now it's actually working. I can dissect, like, okay, what should it be doing, etc, etc. And there was actually a visual thing here. He made me a printout somewhere, didn't he? Let's see, where was that for me to use? Was it here? Yeah, he made me a printout. No. Oh, this is my NPC controller. So I might go back to be honest, then I would know why on the same slot. Just to save some money, I suppose. But I'm not too... This isn't the real game. This is going to be the game before the real game. This is supposed to start by 1, and then I'm going to make like a... My ambition is to make... I don't know if you ever played Mountain Blade. I've not touched the game in a long time. Friday, I came from the hospital due to my physical trainer being there. She has stomach cancer. Oh, and the doctor's gonna have more tests now. So I have no gym. Does that mean I won't be able to play the 2D version anymore? So what I will do is I will... Because you do this, don't you? Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Games for you as well. I'm sure you... Mountain Blade, yes. So I want to make Mountain Blade, but it's space. Right. So, but we'll see if I can do that. Does that mean I won't be able to play 2D version? So you did this in your game, and I'll probably work out how to do it. Is how to have multiple versions of the game, and you can just press a button on the Steam launcher, can't you? And then it would update. Like a branch. I think it's called a branch. Do you like Mountain Blade, SpecNet? I love Mountain Blade. It's so good. I just saw it. There was like a printout. He made a printout that I can use to debug stuff. This should be called player targeting. That's all this should be called, player targeting. Well, this is it right here. Ship pod. No, that's mine. What was here? Target orientation data. Get string. Print data. How do I call this? So it creates a new resource. Ugh, resources. Do you take some code from an open source? I did, yes. I'll show you the open source space game because he's obviously done. I still play it on occasion. One of those games I just keep coming back to. Yeah, definitely. But I did not enjoy Bannerlord. Oh, really? Well, land missions somehow felt more empty and limited. Really? Well, it's improved a lot since I played Bannerlord. Probably played, I don't know. Oh, I have more in Warband than Bannerlord, but it's close, right? More hours, I mean. It's a close thing. Are you still going to make a racing game in FPS? I probably will. Updates for it on console? I don't know. Can you play it on console? So you take some code from an open source space game? Yeah. Let me try to find that.
So many turret tutorials show you how to.
I'll just. This is the website. This is the YouTuber. Both games aimed on the console. Do you not like playing on computer? Tries to shoot is getting called 3,000 times. Interesting. But who is it shooting at? Who is it trying to shoot? I feel like I probably should have made my own state machine because I don't understand anything here. So we're looking to print. Currently I'm trying to print this. Actually, I don't know if that's useful. That's not useful. Let's see what happens. Okay, it has no target. Good, 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 good. Actually, this will be useful. If that really does print what target it is, then that's actually useful to me. So I will add that to my target drone. Display info. Debug control. Label. Debug label. I will actually export this, I think. Export debug label. And then I'm going to if debug label text equals movement profile. I wish I wouldn't do that. Cannot return value because cool print data returns view void. Oh. Get data string. What's up there, look? I didn't realize that's how that worked. Okay. Interesting. So if I want this to move, I have to like edit this stuff. Really? Can I just change that to control? It won't respect my doesn't respect my position to so go back, do this, do this. Perfect. That looks perfect. Awesome. Hello, Fomagus. Fomagus, what a name. That's a good name. I like that. I like that name. I might steal that name. Fomagus. Is that Greek? Hmm. Omegas. Okay, dog. I'm glad you got it back. I'm glad you got it. Something sorted, mate. That's good. It's Thomas. My name is real name, and Magus from Warhammer. Okay. They say respect is earned. Nary a clue how one is expected to earn it. Self-written code, however. Say respect is earned. Nary a clue how one is expected to earn it from self-written code. I'm not sure. Okay, so I can now debug whether I have a target or not. I obviously don't have a target. I need to select a target somehow. Select target never gets called. Oh, it does get called. Good. A video? What, about your mower or about your game? I bet the mower is super fancy. You said it was like better than the one you got before, so. This is OK's dog's tower defense game, by the way. It looks interesting for sure. It looks like it would be fun. Sort of game you could play and chill out and for hours and like sort of just chill. Definitely. Oh, the Numa. Oh, nice. Yeah, that is really... There is actually a Swedish company that makes mowers. What are they called? Stiga. Oh, Husqvarna. I think Stiga as well. Very cool. Yeah, this looks like it was super expensive. Stiga are sort of on the lower end, but all these things are relative. Okay. You're checking everything, making sure it works. Nice. So we are trying to select a target, but we can't get a target. Cool. Perfect. So we're trying to get a target. I'm returning a get targeter. And who is calling select target though? Physics process. Okay. And it's calling it from itself. Okay, okay. Start. We're getting there. We're getting there. So okay. Get the target. Update if instance is valid. Target. Target. Target node 2D. Node 3D. Current target. Update the target using the targeter. Get the centermost from group enemy team. And the enemy team, for some reason, doesn't have... This needs to be set at some point. I don't know who's setting it, though. Right. Enemy team. Copy that. Go to the... This, what, project. Go to... Find in files. Search, find in files. Find. The following two variables are set by team setup.gd. Team setup.gd. Okay. Team setup.gd is something I need, I think. This script should be attached to organizational nodes holding all members of a given team. The purpose of this script is to consolidate all the code that sets the team colors and groups for opposing teams. Okay. Okay. Awesome. So I put this. So what I do, and to be honest, that's good. So we have ships here. I'm going to add 2 nodes. This is a good idea anyway. So we have ally team. And we have enemy team. And then what I do is I attach a, well, let's attach a script here. What was this called? Team setup. Team setup. This is a really good idea. What a clever guy. Don't worry about that. Oh look, yeah, so I can put ally here. enemy here. And eventually I can have factions fighting each other, right? The thing about John Deere is it's American, right? Politics. The Stiga ain't competing with these machines. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, the Kawasaki engine as well. I think the Kawasaki isn't actually... They don't actually build them... It's all weird, right? These things are all weird. Like, they don't actually build them in Japan. They probably build them in America. Yeah, they're very good though. I don't care about this sort of stuff, like team colors. If child is in group, team member. Okay, we'll think about this stuff later. This doesn't really... Well, hang on. I need to think about that a little bit more. Ally team in child. Enemy team in child. What's his name? Lives in Kawasaki or something, doesn't he? Ameripon. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back. was I thinking about? Something. I don't know. If ally team in children. What's gonna happen? Nothing. Hang on. The group is probably a matter. It is probably important. If child is in group team member. So I've just added these here. These might be important. Team member. Team member. If group is in team color, oh, we don't care about that. Not right now. Set team properties, everything with a variable ally team and enemy team. We've got those variables set to these strings. The child is target reticles, set the color. Trail, set the color, okay. If team, blue team, color, blue. Enemy team, red. Set team properties self. Okay, is this happening? Print children. It is. Still tons of big problems to fix on my AI combat followers. Gonna sleep first, good night. Alright, Sky, can you? Good luck. I'm doing AI as well. Yeah, it's pretty tricky. Even though I didn't do anything. I've just gotta dissect this down, haven't I? So that's finding every single node, which is really cool. That's actually gonna be really useful. Okay, let's have a look here. Oh, we can't see your groups. Current state. Orientation data. Target null. Ally team is enemy, enemy team is blue team. Oh. Enemy. Ally. Ally. Enemy. We'll get rid of print now. Oh, it has a target. It has a target now. Really? It's not printing as such though. Oh, is it acting differently? I need a better debug. What a... Yeah, this is right. Coding. I am the target. Hello, Slayton. You're a good friend, mate. How's your taxes going? Let's think. So, I need a better debug stuff. I need better debug stuff. For some reason it's not, the debug stuff isn't working. Well, I think he made a mistake, that's why. There you go. So it is targeting me. It definitely came in for a pass. It bumped into me. That's a problem. But I'm gonna have to modify that code. It shouldn't be aiming at me, it should be aiming like next to me. Did you model the spaceship? I did not. No, I'm probably not going to use this spaceship. Well, like I say, I'm going to need to go into this aesthetic right here. And there might be more examples of what exactly I want. But this is the aesthetic I want. See, it's quite detailed really, but it's also colourful and like unrealistic. This is probably too much detail. Is it? Could have special suicide bombers. Oh, true. Yes, you could. Bumping against me, that's funny. But now we can actually see what it's like to fight against it. Very cool. Yeah, this feels perfect actually. This is exactly how Freelancer would be. You would very easily outmaneuver it, right? Anyway. You make the spaceships myself? I think so. They should be easier compared to animals. They're just boxes, really, aren't they? Anyway, I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't need animations, but I'm going to have some animations for, you know, things are going to move a little bit, for sure. So I need to know what state you're in, and I need to print that. How am I going to find that? I know about my target, but I don't know about my parent. What's this? Let me just find out what this is. Get parent not found a base self. You don't even have a node. You're not even a node. You're a weird script that I've never even seen before. It doesn't have a node, doesn't extend anything. I think this is what Overcane was talking about, where you have like abstract classes. Interesting. Yeah, I've never seen this before. How am I going to send you the data to print this? I guess I'm not. I'm going to go to... Where was I printing that? I'm printing it in like shoot. Yeah. Or here, yeah. This is where I'm printing it. Probably should move that to its own function, but for now, debug text plus equals new line plus current state. The current, where would I get my current state from? Current state. Name. So when we seek, and then it hits me and then I flee. So when I seek, I need to change the target position to be near me, not at me. Or you could just increase this. It's too close. Yeah. Abstract classes should be a 4.5. I had a beg of funding as well. Should be a 4.5 thing. If script doesn't extend anything, it will be extend ref counted class by default. We're just a class that doesn't exist. Very cool. I've never seen that before. It wasn't even a resource. Very clever. So I could just edit this number. Or I could find out where you're trying to go to. Pitch ahead, pitch towards the target. Ah. Roll target, roll to get the target above us. Interesting. Goal pitch. Pitch to get the target behind. Cool. Choose a random elevation. Motion dot goal pitch equals 1. Goal pitch minus 1. If we are within 3 degrees of perfect, then reduce the pitch so not to oscillate. Motion is movement profile. Starting to understand these things. To target. So how would I go ahead and edit this? Well, there aren't many variables to edit. We'll see what happens. Why do I feel like that was better? And then if this works, then I modify this by the size of my ship. No, it wasn't there. Okay, hang on. That broke it. You aim. No, we need to. What I would like to do is just have a ball around me, right? Have an object around me that I'm aiming for. But I mean, the movement in this state machine is so good that I don't really want to mess with it too much. Took damage. Took damage. Override a parent class function. Damage. So, how do I add damage and stuff? And I was thinking about this last night. I was obsessed about this game last night. I couldn't even sleep. So use the health component here. I think these component things are a good idea, but they're also not. They're also annoying. It does make things organized. Signal died. Called when node enters a scene tree for the first time. Right, yeah, of course. Because I was thinking about the hitbox container. Oh, he's not using hitboxes. Components. Oh, no, he probably is. It's probably in here. No, he's not. He's using thruster, bomber chassis, missile launcher, thruster right, thruster left. There's a mesh instances. Collision shape. No, he is. So he is using a hitbox container. He has to. Can't be on the damage, can it? The shield has a hitbox component. And a health component. And the fighter has a health component. Yes. And a collision shape. It's just a circle. Nice and simple, yeah. Yeah. I might end up doing that. Get percent health, set max health. Health component. Do I want a health component? I think I do want a hitbox component. It's just interesting to me that... Do you link this to some sort of hitbox? Like how... What's this talking to? Health component, you export to the health component. But what about the main fighter? An operator knows the code scene inherits from. Huh. Billion meshes. Why annoying? You can check with collision debug if there are any collisions. You know, I'm just thinking about how to organize things that make sense to me. I'm trying to work out how he did it though. And I don't know why, like we have a health component here, right? Which I assume is the health for the hull. And I assume this health component is tied to the shield, which it is because there's a hitbox here. And so the fighter itself must be connected to this health component. On health component lost, health lost. Controller took damage. On health component died, death explosion. Right, so it's being handled by... And I don't like that. I feel like I don't want to. I don't want the fighter to handle anything like that. What I want my ship to do is to just deal with like upgrades and stuff and like setting the data. Did end up calling this space kinematic body. I'm not sure if that's a good name. No, I never used components before. The reason why I wanted a more generic name like Space Kinematic Body was hopefully I can use this for like other stuff, right? Even like an asteroid that's moving. Yeah, and what I'm gonna do, I've decided I'm gonna call this a chassis. And then a chassis will, I'm gonna call this a chassis. So this is my chassis right here. You see it has my ship mesh. And it has my weapons mounts. Right? And then when you're setting up your ship, you're making a ship, right? You're setting up your ship. You have a ship mesh. You have your weapon mounts. And you can move them around and set it up how you want. And then, unfortunately, you have to put the collision shape under the character body. If you're going to use the character body for stuff, which I don't need to, what might be better is you grab your chest, you put your collision shape here. This guy complains, but I don't think it causes a bug. It can't collide or interact, which is fine. I don't need it to collide or interact. I just need you to move around. And then, actually, it should maybe even be attached to the ship mesh. Because in the future, you probably want what do you call it? Battleships. And like a battleship will be being made up of multiple parts that you can blow up separately, right? Like in Freelancer. Of course, in Freelancer, that even happens with the fighters. But that's going a bit far. But for like anything above like a corvette or anything above a frigate, probably. So my plan is to, let's write this down actually. Ship classes, fighter, bomber, corvette with multiple types. Then from corvette you could, if you wanted granularity, you'd go gunboat, but I think we'll go corvette, and then we'll go frigate, and then we'll go cruiser, then we'll go battleship and carrier. And then you have multiple factions, of course. But for this game, probably just have the 3 factions. And so you only need 1 fighter or 2 fighters, 1 bomber, 1 corvette, a few corvettes, 1 frigate, 1 cruiser, 1 battleship. That's fine. Maybe. I should stop thinking about that. It's not important right now. What's important right now is how to organize my ship, which makes sense to me. So you even probably attach these weapon mounts under the ship mesh as well, because what would happen is you destroy this ship mesh, right? This ship mesh is what gets destroyed. And so you can imagine if for some reason my ship mesh, if I had a ship that looked like this, right? I should be able to just move these around. Oh, bam, I got a different looking ship. Right? And this should work. Should make it so this works. And then this gets destroyed, this gets destroyed. And then the whole thing gets destroyed. Or something like that. There's probably... You have to probably set it up so there's secondary... You have like a primary component. Yeah, you probably set it up like... This is a primary component. This is a secondary component. And so if you destroy the secondary component, it doesn't do any damage to the main hull. Maybe it does a lesser amount of damage to the main hull. If you destroy the main hull, then you destroy the ship. But yeah, I want to get this right from the start, so I'm not messing about. This screen input needs to know about the weapon mount. But actually, he's given me a function I can do that automatically with. Hasn't he? So I don't need to export this anymore. What I can do is all children array equals functions get all children of myself of my parent ship. I'm gonna call that parent ship rather than player ship. Try to keep things dynamic, sort of, if possible. And then, okay, so we've got all the children, then you for child and all children. If child is weapon mounts, weapons mounts, and bam, you're done. You don't even need the export anymore. So, and it will just go through every single child, and it will set that up for me. And then targeting is upset because I moved the ship mesh. collision shape, body, area body. And that's here, isn't it? Yeah, if I want to have multiple things on a body, then I'm going to need I'm going to create a script. I think I need gonna have to carve a script on the ship mesh. I could set it up with groups as well, so, or metadata, or even metadata. Only another billion. I think groups is probably the easiest way to do this. So we say that you're a primary mesh, and then there'll also be a group called secondary mesh. Primary mesh. So, for child in functions, get all children self. No. Parentship. If child is group primary mesh, ship mesh. Let's see. What's this? Player ship controller. Valid access to property or key rotation on base of type null instant. Right, I don't care about this anymore. I'm attaching my collider to the chassis. Okay. It's always funny when you do all that work and then the game's exactly the same, right? Like, fundamentally, the game is the same. But you've just, like, moved things around and, like, wrote a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so this would go under the... Here. Well, hang on. Now, this would be your hitbox component. Now, why would you ever want a hitbox component without a health component? Oh, for like an asteroid. So yeah, those should be separate. So then you add a node called a health component. And then the ship would... Well, in my game, we're not going to have separate shields. There'll probably just be a boolean whether you have a shield or not. Absolutely. And the health component can set that up, I suppose. I expect that. See you later, mate. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be good. And then this health component sends a signal to the controller or whatever, saying, oh, I've been hit. And then the controller says, oh, I've been hit. Maybe I should avoid. But I think in my game, there's probably a chance of sending that signal because you want them to be aggressive. You don't want them to always be running away from you. So yeah, this is your primary mesh. And I can just add another mesh and that can be your secondary mesh. It will still fire the weapon mounts. Gotta think about later on when you have something like a capital ship though. It wants to be firing in different directions. So there's probably like multiple fire controllers. We'll probably have to make another node here. NPC fighter controller. And we'll have NPC fire controller. Yes. NPC fire controller. That sounds perfect. And this could even be used upon a player. Those do look like those names look very close to each other and might get confusing. You can actually add separate symbols, can't you? You can add your own symbols if you want to. Not sure how you do that. I've seen it though. And then, yeah, you put that onto your own ship and you can have an automatically firing turret. And so these probably have booleans or groups or something, these weapon mounts, saying, oh, you should be automatically fired. Well, it's probably different for the player ship. It's probably fine the way it is for the player. I'm not sure. Think about that. And then, okay, so let's go and add the script to this. Luckily, now that we've got this UE, the good thing about the UID approach now is that we don't have to worry about organization. I can organize whenever I want and it's not going to break anything, which is nice. That is a big advantage. I just don't like the crashing. I think it causes a lot of crashing. Right. Okay. So by hitbox component, I will name the class. I'm never sure how to spell component. I think that's correct. We have class health component. I don't know if I'm going to be taking all of this code, but I'll think about it. Right. Got hit audio. We'll think about the audio and stuff later. I can do all of that myself. I don't need help with that. But definitely I want something like that. Exporting that seems like a good idea. And then hit feedback. I don't care about that yet. My reticle. Target reticle. Why would I want my target reticle? Set target. This is when the player targets this hitbox component. However, in future, I'd like it to be more flexible. So I'm passing the targeter. I've done it myself. I've done the hitboxing myself. So I don't even want any of that. We can have a damage exception. Yes, damage isn't fair. Damage exception. Return. Health component, health. Hit feedback. Set targeted. In the future, this should also. Seeking a lock. These are called by the missile lock. When the targeter is seeking a lock on this hitbox, loses the lock, acquires a lock, or fires immediately. Yeah, I think I'm happy just taking this bit. Yeah. Couldn't find ship in current scope. also don't want that. Oh, I see. Character body free, I suppose. Damage exception. Ships shouldn't shoot down their own missiles. Ships shouldn't shoot down their own missiles. I'm just gonna put that as a no 3D actually. Damage exception equals S. Not declared in current scope. I think that is meant to be a what have I called it? I've called it something different. I could call it a ship, to be honest. That would be fine. Space came off the body. Then my health component. Is there. We have 2 signals. Health lost and died. Those are probably... I probably won't use those, I gotta be honest. In general, I think signals are kind of unreliable, but... So a health component. Yeah, exactly. The signals are unreliable. He found out that the signals are unreliable. You can't rely upon the signals. What's this? Ring. Oh, lost. Health, if dead. Should die. Health equals max health. And of course, what I want in my game is a shield situation. So actually, this is fine. And then we have max health. There. There. We have a variable called health. Yep. Then we can put like regen and all sorts of variables in there, but we'll do it later. Let's set that to 0 for now. Actually, this is confusing me. Well, I know what to do, but I don't think I should deal with it right now. Let's just go back and have it just like this for now. And then, but what will actually happen is we'll go to if health component, we'll minus health, which is fine. But no. We'll probably have a function called take damage. Damage. We can grab the damager as well, which will be good later on for effects, right? Okay. Because I don't think I want to do it like this. I want to do it like... I want to keep this stuff here so I can see what's going on. But... I want max... a variable... an exported variable... Well, exported for now. It will be set by code later on. It'll be max hull health. Be a float, and it'll be, you know, 10 is such a small number, and if you use small numbers, the granularity is worse. Max shield health. I mean, let's set this up all now. Max shield regeneration. I can't, 10 per second or something, right? Shield minimum. What else would a shield need? I think that's it. Then function called take damage, right? And later on there'll be like a damage type and all of this stuff, right? Absolutely. Yep. And then if shield and then a shield for health. If current shield health is greater than 0. So we shoot the shield. Take the damage on the shield. You shoot the shield, you take damage on the your shield. There could be a setter in the current shield, or I could just clamp it. Current shield health minus damage 0.0. Maximum shield health. Yeah, else. All health minus. Because you can minus the damage to heal, right? I could emit a signal. Oh, sorry. Then oh, this is my health component. Okay. And then we connect that to who was well, copy. Paste. Well, hang on. Connect that to my fighter controller, right? Took damage. Go evasive. Yep. So I imagine my idea at the moment is let's make so he should be brave when he's still got his shield, and then once he takes whole damage, he becomes aggressive. Evasive. So we connect this to this. Now I need my bullets to inflict damage. Oh, and also, what area are these on? 1 and 1. And these are areas as well. I didn't think about that. Oh, shit. Because they need to collide. With move and collide. I didn't think about that. I mean, I don't want. Do you really want to add more colliders though? That's. What a weird mess of physics bodies. But this is better though. This is more organized. Yeah. Yeah. What you should be able to do, if I had a wish right now for Godot, if I had something I could add, what it would be is I could export, you know how it's saying, oh, I need a collision shape child? I could be like, oh, don't use it, you don't need a collision shape child. Just use this collision shape here. Pick this one. Let's have a look. It might be possible to like set in code, set the collision shape. No, I have a really strong feeling actually. It might be possible. Like set collider. Set collider. This is the only setter I've ever seen. The next is Node 3D. Great shape owner. Wow. Yeah, it's not possible. Okay. Fine. You win. You win for now, good sir. You win for now, good sir. But I will be back. I need to go out in a minute. But, so... Now I need to go back here and redo this. Yes. How annoying. Oh. I love all that work I did, but again, it's exactly the same. Right, there's nothing changed visually. I just spent 2 hours organizing things. Okay. So... I actually want to see like a box or something, like an irregular shape. I don't want to see this thing anymore. Actually, no, it's fine for now. Yes, it can just be a ball. Okay. What I'm trying to decide to do right now is how to deal with collision. World bodies world bodies. Oh, look at this. You should be at minus 90 as well, even though you can't see it. Okay. If set cursor is really that expensive, I'm gonna have to use. I probably have to use a software cursor, right? It's ridiculous. Absolutely stupid. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put these on layer 2. Actually, you don't need to interact with anything. You don't need to. You don't need a mask, do you? No, I'm thinking about it. You just need to be able to be hittable. And so this would be aiming. This would be like hit areas. So you'd be a hit area. You would be a hit area. Like that. I could make these scenes now, but I'm not sure yet. I like to keep, before I make something into a scene, I like to make sure it all looks good first. Okay. Oh, and actually, this hitboxing health component should be under the chassis, the ship mesh, right? Yeah, that should be there. Because then it will know to blow up this ship mesh, and then if that's a primary mesh, you blow up the actual. You kill. If you kill the ship mesh, you kill the entire drone. If it's a primary mesh. Okay, so now my base projectiles need to. I decided to do shape cast, and this should actually help with not interacting with my own. Well, actually, no, it won't. I need to add the exception, right? Make sure the exception is correct. To do that, let's see, you go to the weapon mount, go to the gun, which will always also be a scene in the future, the gun scene. This has an exceptions. It's an array of node 3Ds. For exception, in exceptions, new projectile, add exception. Okay, so who is telling you who the exceptions are? Is it the weapon mount? Ready. Add exception parent body. Okay. I also want, and I think that's fine. I also want to add an exception. If I know the parent body, then I can add we're looking to add the hitbox component as an exception. I could do something like, and I think this is a good job for the space kinematic body. It's a sort of a bus. Like, it will let things talk to each other in a good way. So I will add in a hitbox component in here. Hitbox components. Must be an array of hitbox components. And then you will do the new thing, which is so awesome, where it goes through every single thing. Where was that? For child. Not get children, hang on. We were just using it earlier. Ship. For child, I think it's something like for child in functions. Get children, get all children self. It's interesting that this isn't like a main function. This should be a main function in Godot. This is awesome. I love this function. For child in child, if child is component, hitbox components, and then once this is done, oh, you gotta be careful about the order of operations. It should be fine. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Shouldn't be a problem. We go here. We add the exception, the parent body. Oh, I need another for loop. Right, hitboxes in parent body, hitbox. I'm not getting any. I see. With space, kinematic body. Hitbox components. Hitbox child exceptions. Append. Hitbox. What is get all children? Yeah, very cool, isn't it? It's getting everything. It's getting every single child all the way through. It's not normally when you do get children, it will just give you the immediate children of the ship. So if I get all children on this Raven ship, it will give me the player ship controller, the player screen, the collision shape, the chassis, and the camera. But if I do get all children, you'll get the children of those children as well, which is really cool. I can write, if you want it, I can write it into the Discord, or you can just download this project. I can't believe how expensive set cursor is. Really upsetting. Actually, I was thinking about this earlier, and it might be something to do with the size of the cursors. Because the cursors... Well, I'll think about it later. What am I trying to do right now? What am I trying to do? I feel like I should have hit something there, right? To raycast is colliding. Yeah, it should be printing. Right? Collide with areas. Oh, there we go. Areas are not bodies. Oh, it didn't add the collision exceptions. Yeah, that works. This might be a timing issue. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that this is a timing issue. Ugh. It's just so, like, this is just something you gotta deal with. But I wish I could, like, be a bit more organized about that space. Cool. Oh no, I'm sure your game looks good, Slayton. Do you want to show it at all? I'd love to see it. You kept that volleyball game a secret for like a year. I would love to see your progress instead. Add damage exception. Dunno. Let's think. So Did my health component take damage? Oh, we should print these numbers out. Yes. Let's just like cheat. Just for a moment, I'm just gonna cheat. Debug. Label 3D. And then later on I will do it properly. Actually, I don't need a label on you. I need a label on you. It's interesting the label 3D has an outline and a inline, but the normal label doesn't have that. Kind of fucked up. Why does the label 3D get that? Or maybe they added it in 4.4. No, they didn't. Why does the label 3D get more stuff than the normal label? That looks really small. Is this BB code? I don't think so. It is a geometry instance as well, isn't it? It doesn't have a material though. Oh, there's a font file. It sort of glows if you do that. Oh, interesting. I suppose this should be actually. Now I'm thinking about it. This should be attached to targeting, debug, health, labeling. And then we just grab, we will export that. Debug, label 3D, and then I guess I'll use a process for this, just for now. Process. Debug health label dot text equals all stringify current all health plus new line shield stringify current shield health. Okay. It's possible that my bullet doesn't even do damage anyway. No, it doesn't do damage. Oh. It doesn't even do damage. I don't. Well, there you go. If has method take damage, make sure it's called that. It's called damage. It's not take damage. 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 Let's just do 100 for now. Okay. And this is why you don't make your labels 3D, because I can't read that. I can't read that, and it's rotated and stuff. Yes, okay, fine. Fine. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Let's do this properly then. Let's just add it to this debug label. Just plus equals. Make sure we put some new line. Should be fine. There we go. Now I can actually see it. I don't think I've hit it. There we go. I did get a print. My health didn't go down though. Yeah. What do you think happened? Print. Get collider. My damager was null. Oh, I have to write that in. I could put that in as a self. Okay, let's put that in. And my health takes damage. Take damage amount. If current shield health is greater than 0, and shield regenerating equals false. Current shield health take down. Okay. 0. Oh, it did work, look. 900, 800, 700, 600, 500. So why is this debug health label not correct? It's reading 1000. I'm missing something obvious. Am I not? I'm missing something completely obvious. Is that how that works? Current whole health equals max whole health. And that doesn't... You can't... It's like some sort of... It's like always going to be equal to max whole health. What? Really? No. Is that really how that works? What if I do it in ready? I'm like, current whole health equals max whole health. Current. Well, it shouldn't be different. Why is this different? Like, no, it still doesn't work. Let's make you 1,000. Maybe it's got something to do with floats, or... What's the actual value right now? If I look at the ship, enemy team, target drone, chassis, ship mesh, health component. It's 1,000. Minus equals damage. Somehow getting reset. Somehow getting set again. But it should be impossible. Are we triggering it on already? It's these sort of bugs that make me depressed. Where you don't... There's probably a good reason for what's going on. And it's the most simple of problems. It's like the most simple thing in the world to make something take damage. I must be setting it somewhere. Instead of... I must be. I'm setting it somewhere. Or... Nobody else is interacting with you, it's just a hitbox. Well, what's the projectile doing? Take damage. I'm so confused right now. C#. I don't know if that would solve my problem. It prints it correctly here, but in the remote it is incorrect. Alright, well, that has me frustrated. Sure. Less implicit stuff, yeah. Oh.
I still not remember. But I need to first add.
I want to go outside anyway. I want to go outside. I want to do some work in my garden. So, thank you everyone for watching today. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you, Ragathian and Slayton and Overcane and OK Dog. SpecNet Good Solutions, and I will see you all another day.